Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we work with Cosmic Kitten 95. We love us some Kaitlin. We have both had the opportunity to work with her in many weekly classes, and we were so happy she came to join us. We worked on alignment and justice workings for Caitlin's past job to start, which led us down the path of adventure into energetic box sorting and more career stuffs. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hey everyone, hey Kat.
Hi.
Dang it.
Hi, guys. Whoa, adventures.
Oh my god.
Yay! Hi.
Hello.
What's going on?
Me? Oh, I had a day off today. Kind of. I had a migraine, so I just didn't but
It's like, yay! No, wait, you okay?
yeah, I'm better now. Yes, caffeine does wonders.
True that.
I know there was a lot of chaos at my house and stuff, but do you know why you had a migraine? Because the Schumann was spiky.
Was it?
So what
Yeah.
were you doing?
Well, I got a lot of stress going on lately, so that's probably 100% what it was, too. Maybe some Go ahead.
It felt like, I mean, the spike thing was connected to stress. I knew that Ben was a part of it, and I knew that Kate had something going on with the one today. It felt like Kate, and the one yesterday felt like Ben, but I didn't see if you were in there or not. It wasn't me, though. I didn't do anything.
Maybe me.
Do you want to talk about it, or no?
We had a session a little while back about my previous company that I worked for was coming back for me for prepaid commissions and everything, and I got back the contract that I signed that says that I do owe them those.
Wait, say it again?
I got the contract that I signed, my employment contract, and it turns out that I do owe them back any prepaid commissions that didn't go through or whatever.
Wait, why?
They prepay them based on the customer following through with their payment plan that they set up when you set them up. So if they don't go through with that, then you end up owing anything that they paid you. Yeah.
How is that legal?
Because it's prepaid.
Yeah.
In the contract, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a spirit guide's reading and then me not doing the reading. Or doing one guide and they paid me for 3.
But it's a significant chunk of change for me. It'd be like an entire month.
I don't feel like
you go before.
I don't feel like that's the we did go back before and we did rewrite the contract. That's the issue. We did a lot of it. So there's something missing. But it wouldn't be the same thing, Kate, because it's like Kaitlin sells you this cup full of dice. Uh-huh. She sells it to you, she talks you into it, you think it's a great idea, you buy this cup of dice. She never sees you again. You go home and you go, nah. and then Kaitlin has to pay for the cup of dice that she sold.
I don't understand that.
Right. It doesn't make any sense. That's what she has to do. She never sees those people again, and they go home and get buyer's remorse or whatever and go, nah. Or they go, oh, can't make this payment happen, and then Caitlin's left paying the bill.
What would happen if you just don't?
Currently, that's my plan.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Like,
because it's
even
like,
if they did ding my credit, I'd still have good credits. Like, I'm not worried about it, and I have other stuff to get through before I can even think about it. So
okay,
I am stressed, but it's like stress on the back burner.
like make
Are you seeing
stress.
Are you seeing something that we could have done on the actual the fix it side that we missed? Because we're open to look at it.
I really, we covered so much in that session. The only thing left to do would be influencing those people to not go back on it, but that's I don't want to mess with their decisions, you know?
I know you didn't say hi to me, Brooksy, but I'm saying hi to you anyway.
Hi, everybody.
The whole gang is here.
What were you saying, Kate?
There seems to be strings here, too. And it's not puppet strings either. I don't know what this is. They're not chords. They're strings. No strings attached.
That's strings.
Okay.
I felt you do it. But now there's the other part that's left of the strings, right?
Well, yeah, the hardware of the strings. No hardware attached. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm.
Are you taking grommets off? Are they grommets? What is the hardware?
I don't know. It looked like metal. I have no idea. Oh, maybe there's grommets inside of the.
Aren't grommets metal?
Yeah, there would be what's on the corset strings.
Right,
Grommets?
or on shoelaces.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not
shoes.
an aircraft.
Oh, what's
no
a
idea
grommet
what
in
kind-
aircraft?
Oh, it's rubber. It's all soft. That's why I'm like, no, there's
No,
no
these were metal. These were metal. It's like the metal in corsets, or the metal that you would you have the hole in the fabric, or and then you put the metal grommet on.
I hate it. That sounds terrible.
That's what everybody else knows it as.
Okay, so it just looks like a rectangular box. I don't know what this is, but I wanted to destroy it.
Yeah, when you took it off, it went into something. It was weird. Oh, Kate's so excited. Oh, Caitlin's excited too. Caitlin's excited too.
Quirky magic, guys. Thanks. I don't know. Can I destroy it? It just looks like it is hardware.
Caitlin, why? Caitlin,
Yes.
what is with you in boxes? Why? Why do you want these? Why do you want these?
Gotta be compartmentalized.
Gotta have my strings over here in this.
Velvet. It's velvet lined. It reminds me of the inside of a jewelry box. It's like black crushed velvet lined.
Well, in that case, we're going to take the hardware, we're going to dump it out, and then I get the box, because that sounds like a nice box.
You're dumping the hardware into a dish, and then using what? So what are the grommets for? What are these strings for? What are they even for?
They've got to be connected to companies so that they can get more out of me. Green strings.
Yeah, but you got...
Heartstrings? Like heartstrings?
That could be it, because it still makes me really emotional that they're coming back for me. I haven't been to that company for over 3 years. Why are they coming?
You can literally make whatever box you want. You can make whatever box you want. In fact, you've made this box.
Yeah, I don't know what the significance is of this, but it's like the velvet is black. It's like made with like hot glue, and the hot glue it's really specific. It goes like this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then it lays the velvet down, and it's got a slit in the corner, and then the outside of the box is mirror.
Like
What is this?
It sounds like a mirror hex to me.
Is that why you're putting the grommets in there? Because that would make sense, because you made this box.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
Well, then you don't want to destroy it, and you don't want to put the grommets in the dish. I want to know, like, do something with this box, then, I guess. Do the strings... I just saw the grommet, or felt the grommets go in there. I didn't see the strings. Where are the strings?
Attached to the other thing that they want to be attached to. Okay, so you know how on measuring tape it goes... Okay, that's what your string does.
It's like to reel it back.
You can attach it. Yes, you can attach it to anything.
It reminds me of one of these things.
Yeah.
But it's not curly. It's in the they had it in restaurants. It was on a card, and it was like a drawstring. But
yeah, like I know what you're talking about.
ID badge holder.
Yeah.
Yes. A
retractable ID badge holder.
What is that for?
Retractable string to connect my heart to things.
I don't know, to be able to put energy out and then take it back. Maybe I need to just take my energy back from them again.
I've never come across anybody that had one of these. I'm so curious like, Kaitlin, you have all of this set up. Like, you've made all of this, and I'm like, Kate's describing it, and I'm like, yep, there it is. What is this?
I don't understand what it's for.
To put your heart into things, but you can do that energetically. You don't have to attach yourself to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This seems very much like indoctrination type thing. Like somebody or a group of people was like, put your heart into it, connect with it.
And you're like,
yeah.
Okay, I guess. This is how you do that.
Yes.
They snagged me up right out of college, and I got my degree in financial advising so that I could help like regular people go through their lives without getting themselves into financial debt and stuff. So like I went into it with really good intentions, and it just was not what I thought it was going to be.
I feel like the intentions that you put into it, you should get back. So I know you attached your heart. We saw that. And put your heart into it, put the full thing into it. But can you cleanse and purify your intention that you put into it and give it back? Not bring it back to you, but give it to you also?
Yeah. Please purify all of the cleanse and purify and send it back to you. Straight down my shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Kate just looking around and then me feeling it, because I don't see it or feel it till she says it, and then I can like feel it completely, and I'm like, this is great. Tell me more.
A velvet box. Yes. Retractable strings.
There's a different velvet box. You said another velvet box. It's velvet on the outside. It's like either a dark green or like a maroon red. This is more like an antique box.
This one's for
oval,
safekeeping.
With embroidery on the top.
I feel like the way I like to compartmentalize things, this box is what I put out to they're like masks, like in the autistic way. It's like, and this day I get to do the things in this box, and then when this one's connected to finances because it's making the lower right side of my back hurt, and it reminds me of like old money, like it's antique. It's an antique box. You didn't make this one. I inherited this box. Yes.
I was gonna say school. It's connected to school.
What kind of school?
I don't know. So I didn't want to look in it yet. Can I look in it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ew. Ballerinas are in it.
What's
Ballerinas.
Sarah Abby asked in the comments, are these on a table or a shelf she needs to clean off? And when you said that, Sarah, I went to look and there's boxes everywhere. Literally like she's sitting in the middle of boxes everywhere.
It's the best place to be, Kat, around all of her creations.
She's organizing. I think she has them out for this.
Guys,
she's
I'm
just
moving.
like, here they are.
I'm moving my whole life.
I'm going to apply my closet organization to all my boxes.
What about keep, toss, donate, too? Would that work here?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I had to get rid of all my thought tornadoes, and that worked.
I think.
Oh, can you get rid of the boxes that no longer serve you, quote unquote? Okay.
Get rid of all the boxes that don't serve me.
Oh, like closing the browser tabs, but closing the box tabs.
Okay.
All right. What are
when you did the get rid of, did you see them go anywhere?
I felt like a little bit of movement outwards.
Hold on, pause. Can we turn Roomba off? Can we pause it?
She's docking. She's going to charge on her charging station, Kat.
Okay, so she's almost done?
She's done. She's done. She's finding her docking station.
Okay.
Going home. I trust you.
What did you say, Kaitlin, with the whole, did they go somewhere?
Yeah, I felt movement going out, and then it felt a little bit lighter.
This reminds me of when I would sit with my kids to clean and organize their room, and I'd sit in the middle of the floor, and I'd make multiple piles, and it's like, this pile's going to be throwaway, this, like the keep, toss, donate piles. It reminds me of that, but there's little pieces of like felt and crafts in between the floor where these boxes are, and I didn't feel any leave. I just felt them go into piles for preparation for leaving. I'm frozen. Oh, it's because I have a hat on. Thank you for the hat. So why aren't they going away?
Or are they just getting stacked into more piles?
Yeah, I think I'm holding on to those to make new masks and new boxes for wherever I'm going next.
Just in case, right?
You didn't look through them. You were like, okay, these are the ones for this, and this is the ones for this, and this is the ones for this. Again, when I help my kids clean their room, there's toys that were passed down from my 14-year-old, went down to my 9-year-old, went down to my 5-year-old. Do we really need to hold on to this Monster High arm is kind of how I feel. Like, I know they detach, and I know that it comes in handy. The Monster High doll is here somewhere, I'm sure, but why do we need this? Like, okay, so Casey Ray, I got her some gel pens to color because she's really into coloring, and she took the pen out of the casing. The pin is not going to go back in this, but it's brand new. So there's a part that goes, well, let's keep this and put it with the pins. No, why? Throw it away.
Well, it's just in case, so it makes me go, what's so just in case about it?
I think I really, really suck at big changes, and I'm coming up on a lot of, like, I'm about to change my job, change locations, and so it's like, what if I get there and then I need these things? Okay,
so Kate's been healing what if stuff, personally. So I'm probably going to back off in a minute, but I had another thing. One time, Max came to me with like wanting to do homework. And this was a while ago because I don't even do homework with them anymore. But they were like overwhelmed because they had so many sentences they had to write for English. And I was like, you only have to write one. And they were like, no, I have like 10 I have to write. And I was like, what I have to write? And then they wrote the one. And I was like, cool. Now you have one you have to write. And then they wrote it, and then it was like, cool, now you have one you have to write. So you're holding all this stuff, and it's like you're holding on to it, what if, and you've got a pile of it because you don't like big change. You don't need big change. You need little change. You don't have little change. You couldn't even take the boxes that literally have nothing in them, that don't fit you anymore, and throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
So
you gonna do that? Okay. What's the first thing you want to address? Is it the moving? Is it the new job?
New job has to come first.
Okay. Do you know what your biggest what ifs with that are?
What if I end up in a job that I hate just as much? Or what if I can't get, bigger what if is what if I cannot get a job that will pay me enough to get out of this apartment?
Then you heal it. You always have backup. You always have a plan. That's the thing. Now you always have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer. That's the answer I found. Because I was a huge what if too.
Can you put it in more layman's terms? Can you spell it out a bit more?
Layman's. Can you tell me what your terms are? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so my biggest what if was, what if the people I like, because I don't find many people that I like. Like, that's really, really rare. I love everyone, but liking them, way different. So what if the people that I like at work don't like all of a sudden don't like me back? Well, then you heal yourself and ripple it outwards, and it works. And then you go before it happens, and you do whatever, prevention and protection, and you talk to them. Like, it's not like in TikTok, and it's not like in movies. It's real life. You can always talk to people, and you can always be like, here's where I'm coming from. Where are you coming from? And it's never that simple either. It's never as simple as like, oh, I'm just going to not like you one day.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. A lot of those what ifs don't make sense. It's like you want to be prepared for everything. And that's something that I discovered today, was that if I'm prepared for everything, then nothing is a surprise. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. That hasn't really done much use for me, because you're always going to be prepared. You always have the healing. You can always go
But
back
also, there's going to be surprises too.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the thing where you're always prepared, or you think, I'm going to hold on to these boxes in case, right? Or these preparation tactics in case, without the healing part, right? Then when those things come up, even though you've healed a lot, so they're not big things, it'll be a very small thing, but it will feel huge, because you have put so much energy into, I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want anything horrible to happen. I just want it to be perfect. That when something small comes up, it blindsides you, because you're like, I thought I did everything so that nothing could happen. But you can heal whatever comes up. So bigger if you hadn't done the healing that you've done already. Does that make sense?
No, it does.
You've already formed your foundation.
That's what keep getting messages from my guides. Just move on. Like, just go.
I used to as well, and I would just say no.
So yeah. I've brought up a lot of times the pension office that I worked at, right? Like, I've talked about it thousands of times. When I first went there, it was supposed to be a 3-month job. There was no guarantee of a future, and it was 2 hours away from where I lived. And my MOM tried to hold that to me and be like, well, it's only for 3 months. What if this happens? What if that happens? And I was like, no job is a guarantee, even if you have a 401k there. You could leave or they could fire you. There's no guarantees in that. And I've always been good. I've always gotten promoted. I've always gotten a raise. I've always succeeded in every job that I've had. Why would this be any different? And why should I just not take it because of what ifs? So if you take a job, any job that fits your lifestyle or your criteria, and you heal the things, it's probably, if it's not exactly what you want, it is quite literally the exact stepping stone to get you to what you want, because you, like Kate said, you already have your foundation laid. And this is not one of those like let go and give it to your higher self things. This is literally like you've done a shit ton of work. Like
to build this.
Going to something that happened to Kate not that long ago. She hadn't gone to the dentist in fucking years, right?
15 years, yeah.
15 years. So she went and she still had like a cavity or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, some surgery. And it was, but she had done so much healing that it was just surface stuff. Like it could have been so much worse, but she had done a lot of healing. So no matter what you do, it's not going to be as scary. Because you've already done a lot of work.
Yeah. I started applying to a lot of jobs and just not hearing anything back yet.
What kind of jobs are you applying for? Are you applying for something that goes in your wheelhouse of criteria? Or are you applying for stuff that fits your lifestyle?
Both.
In what way?
I'm applying for jobs that I have experience in, but also like I'm being selective about like the area that I want to be in, the office size. I want something hybrid remote so I can, on my days when I'm really sensitive to like the sounds and textures and don't want to do the things, I can like be at home, and then other days still go and have people time.
Perfect. Okay. Which one of your guides does that? Okay.
They should be working on it already.
He is, but he has cowboy boots on. That's why I'm sorry. That's why I was very hesitant to talk to him. I was like, should I even bring this up on this live? Yes. He has cowboy boots on. Of course I should. That's it. That's all I had to bring up, was that it's fine. Texas. Oh. No, I'm just kidding.
No, why that's so perfect is that I have this thing where every event or place that I go to, like you have to have the outfit that matches. And so my guide is like, we're looking in Texas, we're wearing a Texas outfit.
Yes, Texas. Wait, what is that? Texas. Are
you voguing Texas?
Yes, Texas. Texas. Yes, Ben. Thank you for listening. He's gonna wake up. Sorry, that'd be funny. Okay. Well, that's the guy that does the things. It looks like. So whenever you're talking, I don't know. Do you hear when you channel?
Sometimes I'll hear like a voice in my head that feels, it's my voice, but it feels different. Or most of the time I'll get songs. Like,
okay.
Just a minute ago, I got the lyrics, Don't Leave Me Now. Nope, it's gone.
Don't leave me now, Bruce.
I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes.
She wore boots too. Wow. Okay.
Well, you called the guy a he, and I got it was a she. It looked very similar to, but they don't have gender, so.
I thought they were just wearing booty shorts for, I don't know. I have no idea.
I thought it was like a version of Kaitlin. I don't know, especially when she put her hands on her hips like that. I was like, yeah, it's standing just like that.
Oh. I don't know. Because their back is the other way. They're working on a signpost, so I didn't want to disturb them, but I can turn them around.
No, they're working.
Signpost.
Yeah.
Like
this way.
Oh, okay. I was imagining like
Caitlin's like, "Is my new job?"
Like, please help me. I'm like on the cardboard. Like,
Please help.
please.
Work for food.
We'll work for a new place to live.
I mean, this looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. Like, there's definitely pathways carved here. My nose is itchy.
Yeah, I asked for all like safe pathways to be lit up and any unsafe passageways or stuff that's not meant to be blocked off. Like,
Did
I
we
feel like
work
that's
on-
why I'm not getting the calls back.
Did we work on make your application or your resume sparkle stuff? Did we work on that? And then like have the hiring manager get a ding for like, this is the one?
I don't think we did because we were focusing mostly on my home last time.
Okay. I'm thinking basically the stuff that we did. Kate's doing it because she's doing the whistle stuff. She's doing the Kill Bill whistle and she's never even watched that movie. I'm like, why is she singing Kill Bill? I was just talking about that movie with Joy, I think.
I get that song comes on the radio every time I get in my car. The I Just Killed My Ex song.
Oh.
You don't know that song?
I know Earl's Gotta Die. I know that one.
No, it's I just killed my ex.
Killed my ex, not the best
Oh.
idea. Why not? Yay! Strips next, get this feed stuff. They're like, okay, what do you want me to do with this?
Is it the application? What is it?
Yes. I don't know why. They're just like holding it really close to my face. They're like, what do you?
It's like we're gonna
Is it scented? Do they want you to smell it? Is it scented?
Oh. What do you want me to, like, what do you want me to do with it? Like, sniff it out? I don't understand. Ah! A kitty came up on the screen for everybody listening in the podcast.
Kitty. Kititin. I had a friend that used to call me Kititin.
Kitty. Kitty cat.
Kitty. Hello, Kititin.
I don't know what to do with the scent. All I'm doing is following it.
Does it smell like vanilla?
Oh, it's just purple. I don't know.
It's purple scented.
It's leading me to a box.
All the boxes.
It's a shoe box.
Is it like like an application Dropbox shoebox?
Oh.
Like, does it have a slit at the top of it?
Yes.
Are you gonna work in a shoe store? What's with the shoes?
Shoes.
Is it like stepping into a new role, like putting on another set of shoes kind of thing?
This one isn't. I mean, it's doing something with the paper. I was just asking because of the shoebox thing. I didn't really get anything on it. I was just asking.
It feels like when you're in school and everybody makes a Valentine's box.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay. Where is this box gonna go? Nowhere. It's stuff full of applications. I took the box lid off. That's good. Can we put these where they need to go? Kayla, I don't know what to do with this box, but it's like, I don't know what to do with it.
It's because it's not Caitlin's. It's like a inbox, online application inbox thing. It's not going to the right place. It needs, like, its wires are. Hold on.
The tube.
Let me clean off the.
Toobly booblies.
Yeah, and then attach them to their correct inbox and outsource and insource. I don't know what this means. Do the things, please.
Oh, you know those little air tubey thingies at the bank?
Yeah.
And then you send them out?
But the boxes, Yes, but the boxes reminded me of the like cup thing where you put the ball under the cup and it goes like this.
Oh,
but then
yeah.
it was like going to the right tubes. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
Can you remove?
Okay.
Oh, can you remove your trauma from that last place? I know that's come up a couple of times, but can you remove your trauma from that last place?
Please remove all the trauma connected to, I'm going to go and say all my previous jobs.
And then go transmute it into whatever you need for this. So, Kaitlin, it feels a little bit like I'm doing the things, I'm applying to the places, but it seems like you have fear that you're going to get fucked over, so it wasn't really going to the places. You were like, let's in a box, another box. And, like, I thought it wasn't yours, but the box is very clearly a Kaitlin box.
It's yours. Surprise.
Yeah, there's still a lot of fear about everything.
What would happen if you collapsed the box? Like, what would happen?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it would just go to its respective tubes.
Spirit, please flatten the box. I'm like doing my hands like this.
Why don't you put the dick in the box? It's a dick in the box. Ooh, dick in the box, girl. Step
Okay, I'll tell you how to do
one.
it. 1, hole in the box. 2, put your junk in that box. 3, let her open the box.
That's the way you do it. It's a dick in the box. Ooh.
I'm thinking about Mother Lover, how they're like, this is the second best idea that we've ever had. Because the first one was dick in the box.
Yes. I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover, we should fuck each other's mothers. Okay, so we're on the right track because we're singing
songs.
But I don't know what these songs are about.
Can you now tell, or if you want to do it, you can too, tell your team to put the applications in their respective tubes? Or you can.
And if they don't know how, tell them step 1.
Put the application.
Cut a hole in the box.
Cut a hole in that box.
Step 2, put my application in the box. Step 3, get them to open the box. And that's the way you do it.
Ooh, with an enticing
glitter
smell.
comes out. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Like that.
The smell.
Like that.
Ooh,
Like
or
this.
yes, make it glow.
When they open the box, like the heavens part, and there's just like, oh, angels sing.
This is the one.
They'll know that's their thing.
All the wind blows and the angels sing, and they're gonna know that it's me. I'm watching wrestling.
What is this?
You know that song? The girl the bad guys want? What?
What?
She's watching wrestling, creaming over tough guys, listening to rap metal, turntables in her eyes. It's like a bad movie, she's looking groovy.
Kate must be doing her part, whichever part of the spirit team she's on.
Oh, I'm definitely on your team.
She's creaming over bad guys. I don't know. Oh, tough guys, sorry.
Listening to rap metal, guys.
It sounds like it.
Yes. I can't believe it. Bowling for Soup. Have you ever heard of the band? That's who sings it. Anyway, I got it off LimeWire. Y'all wouldn't know what that is.
I do know.
It probably isn't from them then, because she...
You're probably right. Sad. Fine.
I'm waiting for, like, I keep hearing songs in the background. I'm like, oh, that could be a song. It's like I'm waiting for my part to do something. Like, keywords will trigger song points, and the song points mean that team member is doing the things. There is someone that's on your team that is like, oh, tell me when to go. Tell me, but they can't sing. They're not active. Do they have
The team
gum on their
revamp suite.
shoes? Yeah. Can you please?
Please apply the team revamp suite to this piece.
You can say yours too.
My
Like
team.
Kaitlin's team revamp suite. To my team.
To my team, this one, please.
Oh, are they in theater? Is that why they don't sing? They dance?
Well, the shoes were in goo.
Here's a boogie woogie bugle boy of company B. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he's tapping. Or she. I don't know who this is. They're tapping.
They, I guess. Doodly-yada, doodly-yada.
Can you doodle a little bit longer? It's speed it up a little too.
Doodly-yada, doodly-yada, doodly-yada.
It's going back and forth like a typewriter, but like on the stage with the tap shoes, my feet are going crazy.
I wonder if you're changing the application.
They're doing like the grapevine. Do you know what the grapevine is? That move? The dance move? Okay. They're doing that, but it's with tap, so they're doing a timestamp in the middle of it and a shuffle. It's like...
Got it. This is probably because I'm going back and forth from, well, I would like to stay at this job, but they won't give me a raise. So it's like, do I stay or do I go? Kind of back and forth.
Well,
that's what the gum on the shoe was, but it broke free. Now it's doing the things. But it's like as it's stepping its feet and it's writing the letters, it's writing it in metal. Like it reminds me of the leather kits where you like hit like a typewriter, but it's making an indent.
Yep, that's how we inscribe tools. So, making this yours?
But what is this? Is this a desk? Is this a path? What is this? Is it a really big box? No. What is this?
Oh my God. It looks like when you get a new house and you pour concrete and you write your name on the edge of the driveway.
Yeah, but it's metal and the letters are rows. They're rows, which is the weird part because that would be on the inside. But it's like you step and it's raising.
Is this the foundation? Why is it metal? Yes.
It's dirtier than concrete.
Kaitlin, do you have a life where you were blind? Because this reminds me of Braille, but with typewriter letters. It's like a mix of this and that, and you're like this with it. Like as I'm talking about it, you're doing this with it. Let me see. Sorry.
Let me feel.
Sorry.
These really saw soul fragments connected to me. That's like where I was born. Yes.
Cool. I think you should go in there and do the things. Like merge with that version of you.
Yes. Please merge me with this version of me.
Did somebody blind you?
Yeah, because you're not reading Braille. You feel more comfortable reading letters pressed upward. That's not Braille.
It's not normal. Yeah.
I mean, you're still smiley.
I would go back to before it happened.
I think someone did it to me, but I think it was an accident.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're not trying to find the meanie. We're trying to help you not be blind.
I'll find the meanie for you. No, I'm just kidding. Spirit doesn't do that.
Okay, Spirit, please take me back to before this happened.
Sand. You had sand in your eyes.
It was pocket sand.
That's what I got to. Pocket sand.
What?
It's what, The Office, right?
I don't know.
Damn.
I think it was one of those shows, and he was like trying to get away from somebody. I've only seen the TikTok of it, and he was like pocket sand, and he like fled. He like ran away.
That would be on purpose, wouldn't it? Oh, they didn't purposefully mean to blind people. Why did they need to get away?
That's weird. Because Kaitlin was scary.
I think
what did she like?
Yeah. No, I was.
She like give you a boundary?
Why was I chasing them?
It just seems very like you can't do that to me anymore. And they were like, pocket sand. And then flat, like, very that King of the Hill.
Okay, so who in the hell says, is it like hieroglyphics? No, because it's actual, like it's, I'm staring at my books. It's letters. And then Brooksy got King of the Hill. And this is on the streets, like in a city. Like, these are steps. They're shallow steps. They're not thick steps. Like, they're rounded.
Oh, wait, Brooksy, was it King of the Hill where the pocket sand came from? Yeah, I think it was Boomhauer that did it, wasn't it?
That probably makes more sense because I didn't watch King of the Hill, but I did watch The
Okay.
Office.
Okay, Brooksy said yes. Okay. I don't know you. That's my purse. That's another King of the Hill, I'm sorry. Okay.
Kaitlin, were you chasing them before the pocket sand or after? Because I thought you were just standing there, but you said you were chasing them, and now I see you chasing them.
And now it's the I don't know you. Give me my purse.
I want to say after.
Okay. But you can't see. So you're like falling over.
This is rage chasing.
Ow, my eyes!
Pocket sand.
Like, you're not going to get away with this.
Okay, prevention, protection. I feel like... Do you remember those? I don't know if you guys know these things. It's like a mask from the 90s, and it's clear, and it was you put it over your face, like a shield guard, put hairspray. Do you remember those infomercial?
I don't remember those, but I'm thinking like COVID, those face guards.
Yes, it's like that, but you would hold it with a handle, and it would go over your face, and it would go into your bangs, and you could spray your hair and not ruin your makeup. So I feel like you go and you sit, you're like, this guy's crazy. I don't fucking know what he will do. Like, you're talking to somebody, and they're like, yeah, he has pocket sand, and I wouldn't be surprised if he used it. And you're like, well, I'm taking this fucking mask. You think I'm kidding? And I think you set your boundary, and you just, like...
I see
Wow.
myself with like little swim goggles, just.
Yes. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Put sunglasses on. Put face shield on.
I don't think this is working out.
Well, what's funny
And then
is
just-
now I don't want to wear contacts because I hit myself in the face so many times, but I have my glasses, so they always protect me.
Oh, true. Yeah, well, I mean, that is one of those things, like, even though it's silly, when that comes up, it's like, oh, well, there's that links. That makes sense.
Yep, there's that.
Okay. Do you have to do any other? Can you align your timelines and all that stuff with this version of you too, just to make sure?
Spirit's align my timelines. Go ahead and apply it a house cleanse. And put up my divine shielding to fuck around and find out.
Sorry. It's funny. Because I feel like you, if it hadn't have blinded you, you would be like, fucking dweeb. Like, what a nerd. Because it was comical, it was stupid, it just happened to fuck you up. Okay.
It seemed like you laughed too in the beginning. It was kind of like, ah,
Ow!
It's aggressive.
ah. Yes.
Can you merge with this version of you, please?
Spirit, please merge with this version of me.
And then ask if there's anything else you need to heal about this.
Spirit, is there anything else that I need to feel about this?
Yes, that typewriter guide that was doing the tippity tap 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 and the letters were rose up. We need to inform him that you don't need that anymore, and he can make the letters go flat like a typewriter.
Change your shoes.
Got it. You said change your shoes. He's like, heard. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. How's this? Those look like cleats.
Yeah.
Are you meaning to do that?
The letters won't go up. They'll go in. She doesn't need that anymore. She's not blind. Just regular print.
Have, like regular shoes. Like stamps. Stampy shoes.
Stamps. Yeah. Okay, I can do stamps. Rubber soles. Got it. Letters. It doesn't make the same sound. It doesn't tappity tap.
On the inside, there's little tappity taps of your shoes. And you go down, it's taps, but with no metal on the outside.
Can anybody else hear it, or is it just for pure enjoyment?
Other people can hear it, yes.
Okay.
How's that sound? What does that have to do with tap dancing? That's an Irish jig.
He doesn't. It's good. Irish jig is good.
He said, I don't know. Okay, that's cool. Bye.
Yeah, he's off doing his own thing. I'm not focused on him at all anymore.
Man, his music is really catchy.
You took him. I had him over here, and then you like did the thing with the Irish jig, and now he's over. I thought he went that way, but you're over there.
We're dancing off. He's going back to his place. Going back to his area.
But what does this do? Like, what is the purpose of this? Is it for
It's for someone else to come on stage.
Is it for the application and resume thing?
I was gonna say it's like an interpreter.
Oh, okay.
Like this is what's happening. This is what they mean. This is what you're gonna say when this happens. This is only temporary too, this guide. This is for your what ifs that are still gonna be lingering, so. But that's eventually gonna break away too. Yeah.
Makes the toes sweat. Just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, my feet are sweaty right now.
Breaking a sweat. Right.
I feel like that tapping thing that happens with the noise and the jig and stuff, it makes it to where, because like Kate said, he's an interpreter, so when he steps, it's still where you can feel it. It's like, I don't even know how to put this into words, because it's like stepping stones, but it's not stepping stones. It's like he's typing it to you so you can feel it, so you have that, like, sure-footedness.
Yeah.
Is the best way to put it.
Like in a language you can understand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
He keeps saying, now, don't forget, you're not going to need me in the future. And it's like, yes, that's the point. Okay. That's really weird.
Yeah, kind of like Morse code.
Doesn't want me to get too attached.
Oh, maybe it's like that. But they rotate out and change anyway.
But you're not going to need him, because if you needed him, that means you would constantly be needing this job thing. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, yes, it's fun, but I'm just here to do a job.
And then he'll change and rotate out. Once you get your footing and the layer dissipates.
Okay, Kaitlin, can you ask what's next to heal?
Spirit, what else do I need to feel about this?
Yeah, Brooksy said, and it's the belief that you need special accommodation when you don't.
Mm.
Yes.
When you say special accommodation, you mean like for disability type thing, or like...
Hey, Kaitlin, how is your ex connected to the job situation? And what is this? Did he have a goatee? What is this?
Yes.
Ugh.
I hated his facial hair so much.
He's playing with it, and I don't know why. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't know what this is.
Did he drop you off at that job ever?
He picked me up from there once and brought me like food once or twice.
I like bit my lip and I could feel his hair. Like I can't.
In your mouth. Look. Yeah. No, he went to the Christmas party with me once too.
You can go back to those times and you can either unbraid them or like say you're not welcome here or however you want to do it, like whatever feels good. But it just needs to be known that like this is your workplace. You made this what it is.
I'm yelling at him to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm not connected to him anymore, so that's real nice.
You don't get the Irish jig.
Yeah.
You can get a boot out the door.
Mm-hmm. Firmly
What
planted.
shape is Louisiana? That's right.
Wait, we're back to the cowboy boots.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you can't sit with us.
Heh. Okay, speed that up.
Okay, can you ask for the next thing you need to heal, please?
Yeah, Spirit, what's the next thing you need to know about this?
It's really bright and really loud.
Is this a show? Is this like a concert show? It seems like smaller. A bar? A nightclub? Everything's wooden.
It's just really bright and really loud.
That's part of the problems I have with being in that office.
Turn the brightness knob to your most comfortable level.
Since we just like more comfortable level.
Change the bulbs from fluorescent to like a soft white or yeah.
Oh, okay. So now you don't even have to dim the brightness. You can like have it all the way up and it won't affect you. You're like, really?
A little dimmer switch.
Yeah, it feels good. Before it was just one light and it was really bright and it hurt. And now the whole, like the ceiling, like she said, it was like doosh, 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 and turned all the way on.
Like, wow, this is great. Why didn't I do this before? We'll go back.
Oh, this isn't inside an office. This new place. This is it. Like it's what's it? Recessed lighting. It's recessed lighting. So either a showroom floor, like kind of for sales, or it's a house, like showing houses. There's something here, or like the office is inside a house kind of building. This is not this is not a showroom, like a fluorescent light office kind of. Does that make any sense? This is not a store. This is
This looks like a saloon. It looked like a saloon in the beginning, so it's kind of trying to why you were in a saloon. Is this comforting to you?
Probably not. A saloon would not, but like
Well,
yeah, but
services
he
are
said
hard.
he wanted to work from home.
But this isn't Caitlin's house, though. This is recessed lighting. This is like, this reminds me of a mom from the early 2000s kitchen. I don't even know how to put that.
So that's why it looks like a saloon with the chicken statues or rooster statues everywhere.
Okay, because that came up today. I was watching, you know those college kids that I watch on TikTok that do the word puzzles?
Wordle? Yes.
Well, yeah, the Wordle ones, but there's one called Connections, and they were trying to figure out pastas, and they were like, twirly pasta or whatever, and one of them was like, what is that? I was like, he has never been in middle class or poor. He doesn't know what that kind of pasta is. He only knows spaghetti, fettuccine, angel hair, and he's never had to have a mom with a kitchen with the like red, yellow, and green pasta with that decor.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what that is.
Okay, then. Well, roosters and salon-style doors, saloon-style doors.
If it's decorated from early 2000s, like, and it was modernized then, they wouldn't update it because people in their 30s or 40s, if they first made it or whatever this place is, and they like made that decor that for the office, they would think that it was still very brand new and very in style. They would be completely out of touch with this isn't modern at all.
Can you tap the bar? Like, as if to say, like, I'm up next. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. You're just pointing at stuff and it's changing. So I'm just wondering if you're like bringing it to their attention and they're
Yes.
like, oh, yes.
Yeah, well, it's that too. It's bringing everything to attention because that harsh lighting made it to where they couldn't, like, they needed to hire people, but it was like burnout, and they didn't know how to hire people. Like, it seems like you're like bringing attention to a bunch of stuff.
Like remodeling.
Yes.
And you're like, you know how when you look at this curtain, you get a headache? That's probably because it clashes with this. And then you have this curve here, and then this looks terrible. It ages it by at least 30 years. And then this looks faded, and blah, 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 blah. It's really cool. Yeah,
honestly, if you upgrade this space, it will help their business flow, it'll help their sense of like sanity and health, and also bring more clientele in.
HGTV that hoe from the hell says. Is it a flip or flop? It's a flip. Flip, guys. Don't worry.
I think you're scared of doing sales, but I don't think you should be.
Yeah. I hate sales.
I don't think you should be afraid of it. I just don't think you should do commission again.
Yeah, sales sent me to therapy, Kat.
Well, this is a showroom.
I feel like I'm the one on sale right now.
You're not.
Yeah, the highest bidder.
You're not. Unless you're the one that puts yourself up on sale, you have all the control, Kaitlin. Like you're worried about like, oh, what if this job isn't good enough? What if this? What if that? You're the one that chooses it. You're not like on sale in that way. And it's not the highest bidder. You want to go to a place that like you have, it's like picking a romantic partner. You have boundaries. You have
what I want.
What you want. Like, okay, so Kate, when she first moved here, it was during a time when nobody was hiring anywhere. And she knew that this area in her field, she could get a job, right? Mm-hmm. So she knew that they were going to need her. And she had a specific set of skill set. But she didn't have an in-person, whatever. And she called the place that she works now, like when she lives in Louisiana. She did the application, she did all the things, and she said, I want these hours, I want this shift, and I want my husband to come too. And he didn't interview at all. And we did the like lining everything up or whatever, and Kate was just very matter of fact, like, I've got the goods. You would like the goods. If you would like the goods, like I think you like the goods, this stuff comes with it. This is what I want.
And I even said, if I can't have it, don't bother.
Yeah. And it was pretty simple. And she's like, it's why I'm leaving the place. She didn't say I'm leaving because I'm moving. She said, this place did not give me what I needed. So if you can't do it, don't bullshit me. I'll just go somewhere else. It's not a big deal. This is what I want. And that's it. And she got it right away. It was really easy. Like it was.
And they were impressed with the honesty. So if you're willing to sell yourself like that, like just very matter of fact, like this is what I can do, and this is what I want, and blah blah blah. blah, blah, blah. Like very, you know what you can do, but you know what you can do.
Mhm.
I know what I can do. So,
But with desperation, because I did that. Like I went in to a place and I was like, let me work for 2 nights for free and I'll show you what I can do here. And they were like, you're fucking weird. Who does that? And I was like, someone who really wants a job and wants to show my worth. And they were like, no, thank you. Goodbye. So I knew what I had. I just didn't know how to present it. I was real stank of desperation.
sorry, stank of desperation.
You can look at that version of me. It was fuming off of me. I stank of desperation. It was bad. I mean, I healed it, but anyway.
So why don't you like a script in your head then? Unless you want it to be on the fly channeling.
She doesn't like that.
No.
On the fly or what? Or the
She doesn't like on the fly. She likes the script.
Same girl. Okay, so what you can say like in your head bullet points of like, this is what I want. If I can't have it, then don't bother. This is what I want. If I can't have it, don't bother. Like I had 3 big stipulations, and that was hour, schedule, and significant other. So it's like, what is your biggest, I guess your big 3? Like, what is your biggest thing? And then present it right off the bat. Like,
what is it, Kaitlin?
The money right now. The money's the culture and the hours, or I guess location. Not necessarily the hours. No, okay, it's hours and location.
Culture, hours, location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another thing that I think really helps is if you ask them questions like, what's a typical work day like? So whenever I go here, what can I expect? And I make sure that the interview is about me. Like, no, I'm hiring you, not the other way around. Like, no. So I don't know. It's kind of like a mindset, and also like let it be known that you know what you got.
Mm-hmm. And I do.
But yeah. Huh?
And I do.
Yeah.
And don't close off sales. I'm not saying you have to do it. Just don't close it off. You can glare at me. That's fine. Just not commission. You don't want commission.
I don't want sales. I don't want to talk to people, Kat. I want to sit in my hobbit hole and...
Okay, but here's the thing. You might apply for something like sales that has nothing to do with talking to people on the phone or in person or anything. For some reason, I'm saying don't cut off sales because the place might look like it's a sales position and it's not. But if you close it off completely, I'm not saying you have to sell. That's why I'm like, don't do commission. Don't do that. Just don't close that off. Go find out what the fuck it's about. Because if it fits every criteria that you're looking for, but it says it's a sales job, and you go, no, you're shutting the door on something without going in to see what it actually is. Because some people, they don't know what the fuck they're hiring for. Like, there are tons of positions that are like, yes, I'm looking for a media manager. And then you go in and you're like, okay, I will manage your media. And they're like, yeah, can you schedule these people for me? And it's like, I don't know how to do that. And it's like, well, it's an Excel. And it's like, I don't use Excel. I am a media manager. And they're like, that's on the computer.
It's all the
same thing. I don't understand. Wow. You can't figure this out? That doesn't sound like a media manager to me.
So they might actually different. Close off on that bracket is all I'm saying, because I feel like there's something there, but I'm not telling you to go sell stuff. And sales isn't necessarily with people. Sales is sometimes like if you ran my shop, if you ran my online shop, you would not talk to one motherfucking person. Yeah, just invoicing.
I'm actually doing the accounts payables and receivables right now, so that's kind of sales. It's just not the talking.
Exactly. Yes. So get rid of the gunk on the word sales, because it'll fuck you up.
It's there.
Okay, that feels good. you want to do closing statements?
Yeah.
Me? Okay.
Anybody?
Okay, closing statements. All right, guys. But I'm just kidding. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Mhm.
Spirits in the house, good. Please activate. Oh, sorry. Please activate the close up / sign off. All of the calibration healings to all of this. All the alignment healings to all of this. All the mergings to all of this. And all the timeline repair healings to all of this. Conducive to what is needed. Please speed this up. Please copy and paste this to all forms and versions of me that need it. Throughout time, space, spaces in between, all dimensions and forms, up, down, left, right, side to side, conducive to what they all need. And to the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And to all 4 quadrants. And to the residual. And speed this up. And then also, spirit if it's in the house, good. Please undo anything and everything that I did today that was not in my high skid. I used to do the same thing where I'd just be like,
It's like I dare one of you to move.
Just thought I'd let you know that if you wanted to ever say put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it, and instead of saying into all 4 quadrants, you can say it's your flamin' biflac yak, come on, and it will go to all 4 quadrants. It's like a double setup. I just don't use it, but we set it up because it was too much fun. Okay, I just thought I'd share.
double whammy. Yay. Okay. Good soup.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right,
Thanks
don't
for
be
joining us.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye. To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.